from the heart of New York City.
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it, yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, actress Emmy Rossum.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
the children. Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday, July 28th. You're in the thick of the week now, so just enjoy it.
Just hold on.
Just hold on.
Hold on.
Hi.
What's happening?
Shall we talk about Miley Cyrus?
You know I like to talk about
I like Miley Cyrus. I like her voice. I like her vibe. I like her depth. I like how she's evolved. I like how she doesn't run from her past. You know, you interview some people and they're like, I don't want to talk about Hannah Montana. I want to talk about whatever. But she'll just she embraces it all.
Very comfortable in her own skin.
I love that. In fact, that's why we're talking about her.
Okay, well, she is on Wonderland magazine's cover for Girl. She's their cover girl for their summer issue. There she is. And she's opening up about her evolution, saying her 10th album reflects a peaceful kind of love.
I like the phrase peaceful and love in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Because love sometimes can be passionate and volatile, but I like a peaceful kind of love.
Me too.
She says, quote, not just the love I share with someone else, she says, this is what grabbed our attention, but the love I found for myself. She says, once your relationship with yourself changes, every relationship around you changes too. I love that.
I mean, that's right. It's one of those things that sometimes feels cliche, like to love yourself. You know, love yourself feels a little bit like empty words, but I think what she's saying is very true, and it's why if we asked her in an interview, tell us about, you know, what it was like to be the child star, what's it like to be the daughter of your father and mother. Like, she's not embarrassed by it, and
she can embrace it all.
She embraces younger parts of herself. Instead of running away from it.
And I think I do.
And there are many people that can't
do that. That's what I was just about to say. I think about, you know, people always say, you know, who do you admire, you know, most? Or when you interview somebody, you know, what are your favorite interviews? And if I think of a common thread with the people I admire or the interviews I admire, I think that's what it is. It's someone who can take their journey and say, okay, this is who I am. I'm changing, but this is where I am right now, and just be willing to pivot, but also embrace like the journey that they've had.
Totally.
You know, for better or worse.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's because it's like normal. You know, normal people aren't like, oh, wait, don't talk about that time and when I got in trouble. You know, it's like no. We're all just humans who fail and get back up and all the things.
So shout out to Miley for
loving yourself, Miley.
We say yes.
Give yourself flowers, Miley. All right, well, there's a new pose. Tell us about this pose.
Okay, so there's a new pose that Gen Z is loving for their social media photos. This is called the breast rest. Now, for so long,
wow, that really is just. It's a two-handed breast rest.
So here's the thing, I hadn't seen it, but now I look at those pictures and I get it. It's where you essentially, you know, you place your hands on your chest and you're like, You know, for us old folks, not even us old folks, but our 40s, you know, you go to a step and repeat at a gala or a party, everybody does this because they think you get the space.
Well, it's true.
Well, it's true, but now if you do it, it's like you know what you're doing. Correct.
I know.
So now we're
I'm sorry. If I also stood there and went like,
wait, give me your like.
Also, the older you get, the lower the hands have to go.
What's
my breast rest?
just cross them.
Here's the thing. It's like I think those women are like sexy, sort of
chic,
avant-garde posing.
Editorial.
Look,
almost.
That's editorial. I mean, that's Dua Lipa and such. We ain't Dua Lipa. So if I took a picture like this.
So you got something under there?
Yeah, people would I guarantee you, if you just posted a picture of me like this, people would be like.
You have to make the face to go with it. Do the face. Try really hard. That is not trying.
That's
not trying. You know.
You do it.
Well, whenever I try to do that, my eyebrows.
I know. Well, this is our problem. Forget like that breast rest because it's hard. Sometimes you get stuck there. All of us have like a pose, and you have one that
I didn't realize until you said it.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
Nobody has ever pointed this.
So in my family, we have what we call the Jones brow.
Okay.
And so if I'm doing a serious story, if I'm talking.
Sometimes when you come out, you're like,
my eyebrow goes up. Oh, I did it with Tracy. Wait, he goes, you guys are doing it.
There it was. There it was. So,
there it is.
But you do it almost every day.
I do it all the time.
There it is.
And it looks
well,
like.
Let me see which brow it is.
So here's the thing. I can't do it when I try.
It's this brow. It's this one. Oh my God. Yes, you can do it when you try.
I have to think about, okay, Sheinelle, be like that.
And sometimes, yeah. Oh my God.
But my dad does it. My brothers do it. We all do it.
You look gorgeous when you do it.
Well, I'm going to tell my brother he looks gorgeous too. No, we all. And like when my father makes a point, they call it the Jones brow.
No, this is a real thing. I think sometimes faces like that are hereditary because you've watched your dad probably in court. Did you ever go to his courtroom?
I used to beg. Yeah, sometimes.
Or like when he'd be like probably negotiating thing with you.
And the crazy thing about it is like, even my brother does. I didn't see him do it, but we all just like do it and then you notice it. So what about you? Do you have something?
Well, the hereditary thing passed down for me. I got it from my mom, and I think it's because I would always go in her room while she'd be getting dressed, and she's probably gonna be like, I did not do this, but she kind of while she's doing makeup, like she's not. And now I do it sometimes
when you're doing your makeup.
When I'm doing like.
You do that. I was gonna bring you a mirror, but I guess she doesn't.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
George, come in. You.
Okay,
George.
So play like we're not here.
This is like the mirror from like
Snow White.
Yeah, it's like mirror,
like,
mirror on the wall.
Yeah, and she's like, oh.
Who's the most fair of them all? No, but
okay, so
like,
let's do it. Here, I'm your mirror.
Like that.
Okay.
Like there's this.
Okay. And when you do that, what do you?
I don't know. I'm concentrating, but now,
that's like your face.
Unfortunately, I passed it on to Poppy Hager.
Does Poppy do that now?
Oh yeah, and she also has I used to like to look at myself in the mirror. Did you?
No, that's not a thing.
When you're little?
Well, every kid like plays in front of the mirror like a toddler.
Yes.
But it ends. Well, you still enjoy it.
No, I don't still. I'm not saying now.
No, I mean, it's okay.
But, so I'll see her look in the mirror and she's like a 10-year-old little kid going. It's zoom
you know
injury.
What?
Now
that you say that, no, I twirl. Or like.
What do you mean you twirl?
I'll do like, I don't know, I'll dance, I'll do like a pirouette. Like I just do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Claire does that now.
Claire's gonna get that eyebrow. You better watch out.
But I'll tell her, sometimes I'll say, you can't spin if you don't see your surroundings because you'll hit a chair or you'll fall because the floor is slippery.
She might. Have you ever checked her eyebrow?
I haven't checked the Jones brow.
It's there somewhere. It's coming out.
Eyebrow's gonna push up.
Well, I'm so glad you talked about twirling because there is a resurgence and a rise in popularity of the line dance. People are line dancing. Their cities are seeing a big surge, especially in Gen Z coming together to dance for their favorite songs.
Okay, now here's the thing. I know there are those of you at home who are probably rolling your eyes like, oh, please, we've been line dancing, we never stop.
In Texas, they're like, come on.
Please, in Wichita, there are plenty of places right now this weekend where you can go and line dance.
Right.
But what's grabbing, I guess, national attention is that there is this resurgence because whether you're black, white, yellow, green, different kinds of music, everybody is doing the group.
Well, and it's not just like, there's the country line dancing, but there's other, like you line danced in college.
Oh, yeah. There was one that
Your sorority did it?
Well, that's a little different because we call it like strolling.
No, but that's line dancing,
Yeah, you're right. There's all sorts of, so there's one now that it's very popular. It's called, Tamia. You guys, some of you guys at home are like, come on, Sheinelle. But yes, it's the one that I can't master.
No, you can master.
No. It's got like a.
Are you kidding?
Everybody. No, I'll go to weddings and I go in the middle and they just bump me around and I can do it. And I can get it for a second, but if I were to have to start it up and do it by myself, I can't.
It is just slow and kind of like.
It is. It's like, hey.
Slow jam.
The other one is like if this were a fan. Boots on the ground.
Oh, yeah, we did that.
Hey, did you guys do that one?
Yeah.
I love how this is oh, there you go. Hey.
On the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, which one are you
that one.
What are you gonna say?
I don't know that one, but okay, and then there's the ones that you got. I shouldn't say you guys. That's not fair. Sorry.
Yeah. Whoa. The ones you guys know.
Well, the ones in Texas that I don't know.
You know those the Cotton Eye Joe back in the day. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Okay, so here's the thing. We are going to invite the young folks of Jenna and Sheinelle to come join us.
What are we doing?
They all know this.
Which one are we doing?
I'm not.
Do we all do it?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Wait, hold on. We have to find.
Come on. Oh,
wait. No, you're wearing boots? Did you know this was gonna happen?
No, absolutely not. Let's go.
Why are you wearing bags?
I don't know. Then cross. Ready?
Oh, God. Wait.
Spin it out, Jenna. Come on.
Why are y'all going? I don't either.
Okay. We knew. No, wait. You stay here because I'm sure you know the next one. Where are all the other producers that were in the meeting that we can't find them?
Go. I don't know it. What's happening with your feet?
This is the electric slide.
Oh, this is the electric slide?
Yeah. We just put it. Okay, I'm done.
I don't think.
Okay.
I'm electric sliding.
I love it. You know what I like? I like that no matter where you live,
Yeah.
short, tall, we're dancing
Yeah,
together.
look, Emmy Rossum is like, who
I know.
are y'all?
Come dance
What
with us.
is wrong with you
No,
all?
it makes me happy. There's a lot going on in this world. So the fact that there's a resurgence of group activities, I think the young people.
I will say, when we were in Nashville at
Yeah.
our Read with Jenna thing, one of my favorite authors went out line dancing, and she was pregnant, and she was hanging with like some really cool peeps till like 2 in the morning.
I love that.
I love her.
I love that. We put down our phones and we want to do something together.
But I'm out of breath. And by the way, it reminds me of the aerobics that Savannah and I used to do.
The grapevine and leg warmers.
The grapevine, all of it. All right, you guys, we've got a great show for you. Actress Emmy Rossum is here. She's going to tell us all about her thrilling new series getting rave reviews.
It is. But first, Nicole Kidman is sparking romance rumors. We're going to get the scoop from Entertainment Tonight's Emily Curl right after this. All right, time to get caught up on all the hot Hollywood headlines.
Entertainment Tonight's Emily Curl is bringing us the scoop.
Yes.
Hi, Emily.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm so happy to be here.
We're happy you're here, but first time on our show, we're so thrilled. So we hear that Will Ferrell's son is making some serious music and getting some attention.
Is. Magnus Farrell, he's going viral for his new song, Asleep Talking. And Will, of course, is a proud dad. And he was just on Michelle Obama's podcast. And he was raving to her about the song. And he asked, he's like, can I play you a little clip? And Michelle was really feeling it. So
Well, it's really good.
It's a really good song. Guys, you've heard it. Yeah.
Let's listen.
Wow, okay. Breathy. Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How old is he?
22.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Madness. Is he this cute?
He's so good.
And actually, when Will Ferrell was here, I saw that and I asked him off air about how proud he was because it's so good.
He really is his biggest fan. It was so funny. We got to chat with him recently, and he's like, at this point, I'm ready to retire. He's like, I just want to be my son's roadie. He's like, I'll just plug in all his
Don't you
equipment.
remember when he would go and DJ? I think at Magnus's school
It was
at USC.
at USC, yes.
Yeah.
So a longtime music fan, and Magnus has been making music for a while,
really
but
good.
a lot of his fans really feel like this is his big breakout hit. He's only 22 years old, but it's really soulful, right? His voice is really
We
nostalgic.
should get him to come sing.
Yeah, we want him to come here.
A lot of
That's
people,
incredible.
Yeah, they're comparing him to a Charlie Puth, a Robin Thicke. Yeah, we have another little clip here.
There it is.
He's super soulful.
He's good.
Awesome.
And I kind of feel a little Justin Timberlake, and he actually did a cover on his Instagram, and Justin even commented.
Wow.
And so I feel like that was the ultimate stamp of approval for
That's
his
good.
cover.
Very talented.
All right.
Okay, let's talk about Nicole Kidman.
Let's talk about Nicole Kidman.
Back on the dating scene?
She is sparking romance rumors just a month after finalizing her divorce. She's been spotted with a private equity investor, Michael Reinstein, during a trip to Portofino, Italy. So they were seen, outside her hotel. They were chatting. They looked really comfortable. It looked like they had a really fun time together. So this is kind of a big moment.
Awesome. And what do we know about him?
Okay, so here's what we know about him. And if you don't know him, don't worry, because he's not a celeb. He's a little bit more under the radar. If you're in the business world, you might know him. Like we said, he's a founder and he's a CEO. And neither Kidman or Reinstein has confirmed a relationship. And we reached back out for comment. We haven't heard back yet.
They're not.
Yeah, but they look cute.
But you know what I love is I also just love seeing Nicole on vacation. I'm like, you know what?
She
Enjoy.
deserves it.
She
I was about to
works
say.
so hard.
The hardest working woman.
Enjoy.
We chatted with her recently. I mean, she She's working on Big Little Lies season 3. Margot's got Money Troubles Lioness this week, so a lot of things happening. We love her, so I'm excited to see this next chapter.
Okay, so finally, Emma Roberts got married. Tell us about her wedding over the weekend.
Yes, she officially married actor Cody John in Sun Valley, Idaho. Now, they're a really private couple, so they haven't really shared a ton, but here's what we do know about the wedding. It was on his family's estate. The wedding was about 45 minutes, really intimate, really beautiful, and they met their friends. They've been together 5 years. We need to talk about this dress, though, for a minute.
Beautiful.
She wore a custom white Monique Lillier chiffon dress. She's always been a fan of the vintage moment. This dress took 1,000 hours to make.
Oh my gosh.
Really stunning. They hand-picked the color, too. They wanted it to be more of a tea, so it felt a little bit more antique.
Yeah.
She wore a custom black dress for the after party. She wanted something a bit more unexpected. And then she walked down the aisle hand in hand with her 5-year-old son, Rhodes.
So cute.
So it was really special. Yeah,
And some
really
fun guests,
intimate.
too. I was looking at the list.
Some fun guests, yes, of course. So Julia Roberts, her aunt, and her husband, Danny Motor, they were front and center, all of the love. Demi Moore was there to celebrate, Ashley Benson, Sarah Paulson, Billy Lord, some of her American Horror Story
That
co-stars.
sounds like a fun reception.
Right? It's a good time. Yeah. And I'm excited about that. Yes, thank you so much for having me. This was
All right,
so fun.
up next, maybe you're double. No, I'm just kidding. Actress Emmy Rossum.
Yeah, she is starring in the new series Furious. Everybody's talking about it. We're going to get a sneak peek right after this. Actress Emmy Rossum has built a career playing complex characters in movies like The Phantom of the Opera and The Day After Tomorrow and the hit series Shameless.
Well, now she's starring in the new Hulu show Furious. She plays an FBI agent on the hunt for a mysterious female serial killer targeting wealthy men. Take a look.
I found your 302 from 2010. You suspected him of trafficking girls. I think it's possible that one of the girls he trafficked might have killed him. Adrian Morado died of an overdose about a year ago, but the details of his death are similar to the recent homicide of Caleb Easton. Both victims have a girlfriend who no one had met, and both times the girlfriend disappeared.
So you think it's the girlfriend? And you think she's a serial killer?
Okay,
Furious.
we are in.
It's getting rave reviews. I was just telling her 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is huge. You EP on the project. It's your production company. Congratulations.
Thank you. Really
It
excited.
has to feel good.
It's exciting
Yeah.
to make something. I feel like, you know, I've been developing and working on this show for like almost 4 years. So I feel like I've been pregnant for like 50 months and I'm about to give birth. Well, I've given birth now.
And you've given birth, and everybody's like, what a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
I mean, people are.
Well, a twisted and twisted, dark,
There you go.
kind of
That
a
is
messed
fair.
up little baby.
dark, messed up baby. Well, we like
Yeah.
it.
And that people are into. So tell us, like, the premise of this show. It sounds very subversive and cool.
It's following these two women. It's not a whodunit. You know from the very first scene who the killer is. You don't know their exact identity, but you're following her, and you're following my character as she's uncovering these murders that may be connected. And what you'll come to realize is these two characters are more similar than they are different. Both are victims of violence, and both are looking for justice outside the bounds of convention.
I read that you spent 1.5 years preparing for this, and you shadowed FBI agents, real agents. What was that like in the field?
That's incredible to get to train at West Point and in West Texas with a former FBI agent, Jennifer Coffin-Daffer, who taught me weapons training, who taught me interrogation tactics, how to connect, and also to just really understand what it is like to take home the stories of victims with you, how to carry that, and how to look for justice, and even sometimes when you feel let down by the system, when it doesn't completely come through for victims and sometimes for women, how to hold that in you and not give up faith.
Oh my God, there's going to be so much to talk about. We were just talking about our kids off air.
Yeah.
And we heard your kids who are young, 3 and 5, came to set.
They did.
And they liked one part in particular.
They particularly like when I curse in the scenes. It gives them license to repeat the F-bomb.
Totally.
And then tell me they're just practicing the line. So we're working on our boundaries around
Yeah, then you're like, okay, you can say that among this audience, but you cannot go to like preschool.
No.
Drop- Mommy said it.
No. There's one line where I say repeatedly They really like that one.
Yeah, because
They
that
love
is a
that
fun
one.
thing to say.
Oh my
Let's be
goodness.
honest.
So you've been singing opera since you were 7 years old. You have this beautiful.
Why do you
voice.
have all the talent?
I mean,
There are many things I'm not good at. I'm just
Like
not
what?
gonna-
Name
I'm
one.
terrible at mini golf.
Oh.
I'm not good at remembering dates or anyone's birthday.
well, you're
Okay.
an actress, so I don't
I
believe
couldn't
you.
tell you
know
if I've been married. No, I know I've been married 9, but I don't know if I've been together 13 or 14 years.
Okay.
This is a question.
Well, your opera clip just blows everybody out of the water. So there you go. You're in Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
But for people who haven't heard your incredible voice, listen to this, guys. If I could sing,
17 years old.
Yeah.
Les Mis is across the street at Radio City right now. Not that it's an opera, but it's one of my favorite musicals. And I'm
Incredible.
like, why can't I?
wish you could have.
Well, I wish I could be in it.
We should just take our kids to go see it.
Yeah, let's go. Do you think they'd be into the French Revolution?
Yeah, why not?
I saw it when I
Always
was a
into
kid.
drama.
Yeah.
Do you still sing these? Like, are you, think of me fondly when you're like in the
I like
kitchen?
to sing around, yeah, and I like to work on accents around my kids too. Like if I'm reading, I just did a movie in Rhode Island and was working on a Rhode Island accent, so I would read green eggs and ham, green eggs and ham, Sam I am.
Oh my
I don't like
God.
them here, I don't like them there, I don't like them anywhere. So it's really fun to kind of have playful ways that I can bring them into it, but I really do like to delineate those lines, and I try to keep them away from set and away from my work as much as possible.
But I mean, you're so talented. Will you go back to singing like opera at some point in
I don't
some
know.
way?
It's such a muscle that really needs to be honed. There are really people to do that, and
Yeah.
I think I've spread myself thin enough.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy having music in and around my life very much.
I love so talented. Okay, well, we cannot wait to watch this show. Thank you, Emmy.
Thank you so much.
Furious is available to stream now on Hulu.
All right, up next, 2 viewers show off their furniture flips and share tips to help you refresh your decor. Right after this. If your home decor could use an upgrade, sometimes all it takes is a little refresh.
Yeah, exactly. And today we have 2 viewers who are going to show us how to flip our furniture and breathe new life into our outdated or secondhand items. Okay, our first guest is Alyssa. You're from Philadelphia. You're a military wife who wanted to make her family's apartment feel more homey during multiple moves. Thank your husband for his service, please. So you started refurbishing furniture, and now you're like, it's your life.
Now this is like my passion, my life, and my career.
And it's
How fun is that?
Thank you. Yes, and so fun. Such a great creative outlet, and
Yeah.
can still be mama and home with my kids.
I love that, Alyssa. Okay, so let's start. You
Sure.
Okay, we're going to come to you in a
worked on this beautiful bed. Let's see the before picture.
Yes.
Look at that.
You can see that in the before, it's really good bones. It's
Yeah.
solid wood.
Yeah.
It's an old piece from the 70s that we got at auction, but it's dated. It has that really orangey tone, so I knew that we could make it more updated, and I thought it was perfect for an upholstery project. We realized that upholstery is really, really in right now. A
Yeah.
lot of designer furniture brands are doing upholstery,
Yeah.
but it's very, very expensive.
Yes.
Like
It
thousands of dollars,
Yes,
you know?
yes.
And I don't have that kind of money to spend on a bed, so for less than $200.
Wow.
So what
less
type
than
of
200, I
fabric
was able
did
to
you
do this.
use?
So actually, believe it or not, these are curtains.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, these are curtains. You can thrift curtains.
And they feel so
Yes,
good.
Right? You
This
don't
is
have to use fabric from the
amazing.
fabric store.
Here, show. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So
you
how do
don't
you
get
do
that
it? You
good
just
thick
give
quality, though.
You give yourself the shape of it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So I just traced the headboards, and that way I had a good template for the foam and for the fabric. And then you just glue your foam on to your headboard or whatever you're upholstering, and then you put on batting. This is, as you can tell, kind of like a soft, stretchy material. It smooths everything out. And then you put your fabric on top.
I am blown away.
That's so cool.
That bed, if you were to buy that retail, would cost so much money.
Thousands.
So you put it here, and then you use
You
a
just pull
stapler?
this here, and then you can use the stapler. I can show you if you'd like, and then
Yeah,
you can go
careful.
ahead. It's so easy, I promise.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's
That is
simple.
it. You just want to make sure you pull it tight. You don't want to use a stretchy fabric, otherwise it will pull.
Like, it's nice that this has texture, right?
Exactly. Yeah, a nice thick fabric, so it
I
looks high
also
quality.
love the way, and I can't remember what it's called, but you wrapped the bottom of the bed. It's like French something.
Yeah, thank you. No, I think it just ties everything together, and it
at
makes
that.
it look more cohesive and high end.
You
Oh my
also
goodness.
took off the
Yes, this was on the tops here, as you saw in the before photo, and I cut this off because as beautiful as it is, I feel like it just made it a little bit more dated,
and
I just toned the wood.
Yeah.
So that way you never knew.
Well, you know what? Congratulations.
Alyssa, you are
you.
talented.
Okay, let's bring in Zane here from Rochester. I'm blown away by this one as well. So he began a new chapter refinishing furniture after working at a factory job for 14 years, and now I love the fact that you run your own business. It's called New World Furniture and Restoration. Call him now. It sounds like he's getting pretty busy. Hi, Zane.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I mean, I got to tell you, first of all, this buffet table is beautiful, but you told me to wait until I see the before.
Wait till
We
you
haven't
see the
seen it.
before.
Let's see it.
This is a Broyhill Brasilia buffet. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. As you can see, it was painted black. Someone also had added some additional hardware on there.
Wow.
So we had to remove the finish. We applied a commercial grade paint stripper to remove the finish off of there.
Look at that.
So this was the wood that was underneath?
Correct. As you see, it was just
Why
getting
would they
stripped
paint
like
that? It looks so pretty.
I think everyone has different styles.
Yeah,
Someone
that's
thought
right.
that it was going to look better that way, but we prefer it in its traditional,
Look
as
at
beautiful walnut veneer, and that we wanted to be able to display. During the process of it, there was some of the white primer paint left inside the grain.
Yeah.
So we used a wood filler to finish that up, and then we kind of rebuilt everything to the finish so it was like factory new.
I love that.
One of the things that we ran into with that hardware is that we had to remove the hardware and there was holes left over. So we used this 2-part epoxy putty by Mohawk.
Okay.
You just knead it together like this, takes a couple seconds. And then we filled it into the holes already on these ones here.
Okay.
So you just fill it into the hole like this.
Yeah, interesting.
And then you allow it to cure. It cures in about 20 to 30 minutes. Oftentimes I'll just keep a little piece like that to dry. Let me know when it's hard. These ones have already been filled.
And then you just
if
sand it off?
wanted yeah, so you just sand it like this with the 150 grit, and we just take it all the way down until it gets flush all the way.
Oh, my goodness.
And then you had to restain it, right?
Yeah, so we applied stain to it, and we also used a toner,
and look at
which
this
is
hardware.
mixed.
That mid-century modern, it's so pretty.
This hardware is so creative, too. I
The
love
Broyhill Brasilia is extremely popular. It's an iconic vintage mid-century design.
Yeah.
gorgeous.
It looks beautiful.
It has to feel satisfying, honestly, for both of you guys.
Yes, come join us
To
at
take
Like That.
something and to be able to, instead of just throwing it away, which a lot of people would, to refurbish it.
Yeah, and where can people find your work?
You can find me on Instagram at New World Zane.
Okay.
As well as my website, newworldfurnitureandrestoration.com.
Good for you.
Awesome.
And what
And
about you?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at The Things We Built.
The things we built.
This makes my heart happy.
Y'all are awesome. Thank you
you so much, guys. I appreciate it so much.
I love that. All right, up next, we are celebrating National Ice Cream Month with sweet scoops from 2 women-owned businesses. That's right after this.
Thank you. Y'all are
Guess what? July is National Ice Cream Month, and we are celebrating with 2 women who are serving sweet treats right here in New York City. We have Pooja Vavishi and Ashley Marrero. Hi, ladies.
Hi. You know, y'all are doing something so interesting. You're both kind of combining your heritage, your culture, and ice cream, which I think makes it really elevated. Pooja, first tell us about your line and where you get your inspiration.
Yeah, Malai is an ice cream company inspired by South Asian flavors and ingredients, flavors that I grew up with as a first-generation Indian American.
Okay.
So we use spices like cardamom, rose, saffron, nutmeg, and we infuse it into ice cream. We're kind of redefining what American flavor is
What
and what
made
it
you
can
decide
be.
to do this? Have you always just loved ice cream?
Who doesn't love ice cream?
Like, wait a minute, we need to try shake it up a little bit.
Yeah, so you're trying the mango and cream, which is it's based
my
off of a
God.
dessert that my mom makes, putting fresh, juicy mangoes and sweetened milk. Then we have a cardamom pistachio
That
crumble
is-
if you are a chunky ice cream lover.
I'm all ice cream.
Kidding me? What is this one?
It's a cardamom ice cream with a shortbread called naan katai. It's buttery, crumbly, pistachio-y. It's so satisfying.
Are you kidding me?
That is so good.
Good,
Oh my
thank
goodness.
you.
Wait, where are your places located?
So we have 2 scoop shops in New York City, one in DC and one in Philadelphia. And if you're not in those areas, you can ship nationwide through goldbelly.com.
good.
Yes, yeah.
You
That
guys
is great.
order this.
I'm so here for this. Okay, so this is Ashley. She's the founder of Kente Cones. So you say it's where sweetness meets heritage. Explain that.
Yes, absolutely. So we're an award-winning Afro-American inspired frozen dessert brand. We use ingredients from Africa. So we use cocoa from Ghana, Madagascar vanilla, Ethiopian coffee. So we help bridge the gap between Africa and diaspora and storytelling through frozen desserts.
Do you also teach kids how to make ice cream?
I do. I do. Just last week, we were teaching a workshop over at the Brooklyn Children's Museum, teaching kids how to make ice cream, and that was so much fun.
I told her it was one of my favorite summer camps one time in Wichita. Okay, so first you have, what is this one?
First one is our Blackest King. It's a black cocoa with Ghana cocoa as well. Starts a little melted. We use all natural ingredients,
That's
guys.
so good.
Thank you.
I could just like drink this.
Yes, a lot of people do.
Oh, you've also been sitting out here for a bit.
Yeah. But yes.
Tell us about this pecan.
That's our signature, and also this is our granny's favorite.
Okay.
So I like to tell us the history about butter pecan as well.
Okay.
So in Jim Crow South, black people were denied vanilla ice cream because it was considered pure white.
No way.
Yes. So us being the innovators that we are, we put pecans in there so we can enjoy vanilla ice cream.
And then everybody can enjoy it. How have I not known that?
To this day, it's still a staple within our community, our culture, and it's because we literally created the flavor.
It's delicious.
Thank
you know what?
you.
Kudos to both of you guys for taking something that we all love.
Where can people find your ice cream?
Yes, so I'm Brooklyn-based, but I'm mobile as well. So I do private events, pop-ups, corporate events, anything you need, just contact us, and we'll come to you. We'll bring the product to you.
How fun is
Oh my
that?
God, this is fun. Look, I'm like trying to talk to you guys without eating at the same time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you
Both of y'all
so
are
much.
so talented. Thank you, thank you. Coming up next, a Jane Austen classic returns to the big screen. It's just one of the movies we can't wait for right after this.
I literally want all four of them.
Me too. Me too.
Oh my God. There are lots of new movies to look forward to, and we have you covered in our series.
Can't wait for that. Okay, the first one is one I love. It is a remake of a classic Jane Austen novel, Sense and Sensibility. It stars Daisy Edgar-Jones and Katrina Balfe.
Oh, looks beautiful. Look at
Yes,
that.
doesn't it look good?
In a world ruled by duty and desire, two sisters must choose between following their hearts or protecting them. Take a look.
He's not handsome, is he? Hugo.
Forgive me, Edward Ferrars.
Eleanor Datwood. I like him. I greatly esteem him. Greatly esteem him. Have you never told him how you feel? For what? For love.
Come with me.
Oh, yes, please.
No, it's so good. The same.
Yes,
what's that
please.
character? The last
Mr.
time
Darcy, who's also a character in Jane Austen.
The last time he hit the screen when we were doing this in Pop Star, Jenna just made that same. Oh.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. And I love Jane Austen. Sense and Sensibility hits theaters October 16th.
All right, sign us up. Okay, our next movie, The Social Reckoning, starring Jeremy Strong as Mark Zuckerberg, along with Mikey Madison and Jeremy Allen White.
Okay, the thriller drama is the sequel to The Social Network. It follows a Facebook insider whose courageous decision to come forward reveals the human cost behind one of the world's biggest social media platforms. Take a look.
This company and that guy are playing an unprecedented role in our lives.
The fire hose of bad information you are injecting into the air supply is becoming jet powered.
I'm a free speech absolutist. I'm not the one who's lying, and I'm not stopping them from seeing someone who is.
Anxiety, depression of teenage girls got worse as a result of time spent on the platform.
Senior leadership knows and is doing nothing.
I know there are easier enemies to make.
The mafia would be an easier enemy to make.
People around here understand that when I say no, that's the end of the debate. I'm not 2 years out of a dorm room anymore, Charlie. Look around.
Whoa. Wow.
Okay. The Social Reckoning is in theaters October 9th.
God, that looks excellent. Okay, last up, we have the reimagining of a beloved classic.
Harry Potter returns in a new TV adaptation following the wizard as he discovers his magical destiny and begins his unforgettable year at Hogwarts. Look at this one.
Mr. Potter, I think we can expect great things from you. Let's see who you are.
early Harry Potter.
Aww. We love Harry. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is streaming on HBO Max.
I love that.
It's Christmas.
That is going to get a whole new generation of kids,
Yes.
you know, reading and watching Harry Potter.
We hope so, right?
All right, I like that. We'll be right back after this.
Tomorrow, y'all, actress Lacey Chabert's here.
Have a fantastic day, everybody, and we will see you back here tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
Why I said all
Yes,
that.
because we ate ice cream, and we're full, and the blood is in our stomach, and Sheinelle has jumped away. And you guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.